What's up, podcast listeners? Good morning. Saturday, December 30th, 9:50 a.m. I'm on my way to the office for 10 o'clock meeting. My day is pretty booked for today, so I decided I'm gonna record this on the way to the office to kind of share an experience, a lesson, an opportunity that fell into my lap last night. Doing an evening Zoom meeting, which is I believe is very valuable for others that hear as well. And there's an opportunity, if I can be a blessing to someone else, to sow a seed. I kind of rather it be from my community, right? From somebody who's following me. So definitely listen to the end, because then I'm going to kind of share exactly what happened, what needs to happen, so I can take advantage of the opportunity, because I have to sow a seed. So anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. I follow a gentleman by the name of Inky Johnson, I-N-K-Y Johnson. So if you don't know who that is, if you don't follow him, I highly encourage. When I was thinking about what I was going to say on this recording, I was like, highly. I'm gonna emphasize highly, like with the capital highly. I highly recommend that you follow this gentleman. He has a phenomenal story. First time. So I'm going to play a clip of my ask, right? Of my ask that I proposed during the meeting last night. So I was on a meeting. So let me back up a little bit. I follow Inky Johnson on Facebook, discovered his Facebook page a little while ago, and I selected to, in the follow section next to like the page, follow the page automatically goes. Then you can adjust the follow to see first or default, right? I selected to see his post first. So yesterday, in between meetings, I hopped on Facebook, as I do, right? Many of you follow me know I get on Facebook pretty frequently. So I hopped on Facebook in between meetings, and I seen Inky's post about a Zoom meeting they're doing about a conference that's being held in KC on January, I believe it's the 24th. I know, unfortunately, as of now, my calendar is booked for that day. I'm gonna see what I can do to kind of shift some things and maybe be able to make it out there. But I seen the Zoom meeting promoted on his page, so I put a meeting in my calendar, put the information in my calendar, and said I will be there. Now here's another lesson, right? There was no link. It was not easy for me to just click and join the meeting or copy and paste the website and put it in my phone, or put it in my notes. I had to literally put the web address digit by digit, letter by letter, number by number into the browser, by hand. So it wasn't I had to take an extra step, right? And that's the extra step that most people won't take. Like, if it's not convenient, if it's not easy, and then I think about the saying, if it was easy, everybody would do it. There was only a handful of people in this meeting last night, and I'm like, he got hundreds of thousands of followers, right? If he posted that on his page, how come there wasn't thousands of people in the meeting? How come there wasn't hundreds of people in the meeting? But that's okay. I'm not worried about them. I was where I needed to be when I needed to be there, right? So, like I said, I set the reminder. I went to the page. I got the address, typed it in the browser, hopped on. I'm in a Zoom meeting with Inky Johnson, the leader of the movement, and many of y'all may have heard about this brand, because I knew about it for years and didn't know who was in charge of it, but Sleep is for Suckers. Y'all remember that? Hashtag Sleep is for Suckers. Wow, right? I met the guy who started that last night. Very, very interesting, right? Him and his team basically were on. It was the majority of his coaching network, right? He's a business coach, and he has a network of people, and for the most part, it was him and his team. First name's David, last name I can't remember the last name off top. But Sleep is for Suckers is his handle on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him, by the way. At Sleep is the number 4 Suckers, right? You can search Inky Johnson on Instagram too. So this is another lesson I learned. I sent him a friend request, and this is David, right? I sent him a friend request on Facebook. I sent him, I like this page, whatnot, and I think I inboxed him. So when I finally got a chance to speak, that I'm gonna let y'all hear in a second here. I'm gonna play it. When I finally got a chance to speak, David told me, yeah, hit me up, DM me, send me a DM, and I'll do what you asked me to do. Right? He's like, but do it on Instagram, right? So my attention is on Facebook. I want y'all to catch this. My attention is on Facebook, but his attention is on Instagram, right? So of course, when I DM him on Instagram, what's the first thing y'all think he did? He goes through my Instagram. He checks me out. He's going to look at all my posts. He's going to look at my content. He's going to look at what I'm talking about. He's going to research and see if I am who I say I am. Right? Very important, right? Very important. Many of you might have seen me post on Facebook last night, even Instagram. I took a screenshot of that Zoom meeting, and you can see a couple of the faces that was on there. Like it's not a whole lot of people on there. I was one of the people who was I'd say privileged, lucky enough to be on there. I posted, and I just gave a quote. One of the questions was, what happened to New Year's resolutions? How come a lot of people don't complete or accomplish their New Year's resolutions? What happens between mid-December and mid-February? Inky's response was, if it's not really you, you can only front for so long, right? So I can get in a meeting, I can get on a Zoom, I can meet with somebody face to face, and I could either be myself and be who I really am, right? And I could display my characters, my character, not my characters. I probably do have multiple characters, right? I'm definitely the guy who has multiple characters. But it's all me, right? None of them is a front. None of them, they're all authentic, is my point. If it's not really me, I can only front for so long. That resonated with me. That's why I shared it. That really resonated with me because I have a choice. I have a choice. I could be me, or I could try to pretend to be something else. But if I pretend to be something else, eventually I'm going to get exposed. I'm going to get discovered because I can only front for so long. I can't be something I'm not for an extended amount of time. I can, but it's just like telling a lie. If you tell a lie, you got to keep telling lies to cover up that lie. Then you got to remember the original lie so you can stick to the lie. And then you got to remember the additional lies that you lied to keep covering the first lie. It becomes a maze of confusion. But if I just be me, if I just be myself, if I just be organic, if I just be authentic, if I just be original, it's easy to keep that truth going because it's who I am. I don't have to pretend. So I said all that to say this, ladies and gentlemen. He researched me. I DM'd him. I said, hey, this is the guy who you just said inbox you on Zoom. Context, ladies and gentlemen, because he gets hundreds, maybe thousands of DMs a day. Took him a while to get to mine because he has to weed through everything. You know, my Instagram handle is Elite PIE. Follow me if you're not already following me. ELITEPIE. He addressed me in the Zoom as Pierre. A lot of people don't believe that Elite is my first name, right? So when they see Elite Pierre, they just jump to the Pierre, which is cool, right? I'm used to it, and I've been in the military for 20 years, so people calling me by my last name is not a shock, right? I'm used to it. But yeah, so he had to get to my handle, he had to get to my message, and he replied. He said, "Yeah, this is what Inky said." All right, so I'm gonna play the clip. I'm gonna play the audio clip for you right now, and then I'm going to come back and share with you the response. So listen to this audio clip, and when I come back, I'm gonna share with you my opportunity and the seed that must be planted that you may be able to take advantage of. So stick around, listen, and I'll be back. All right. So my name is Elite Pierre. I'm kind of new to the Sleepless Nights. Just found out about y'all because of Inky, of course. So I appreciate y'all putting this together. The reason I even know about Inky, real quick, cause I know you got the connect. So I'm gonna ask you if you could pass a message for me. Is because I was following ET. I met Eric Thomas back in 2012. I spoke at the Steve Harvey Youth Mentorship Program in Chicago, and ET was there. And I told the Guru story. I didn't know ET was there, right? So he came to me after I got off the stage and shook my hand and gave me kudos and whatnot. So we connected, exchanged phone numbers, and since then I've been following him close. So when he brought Inky onto the platform, start following Inky. And this 2017 has been trying for me. I lost my 15-year-old son. He drowned in a lake right behind my house. So I'm in a season where I'm not asking for anything. Unfortunately, I don't think I can clear my schedule. I run a digital media company, focusing on audio and video production. So I don't think I could travel to KC for the event. I would love to be there. But when I can fit it in 2018, whatever event I can fit into the schedule, I will be there. I'm in a season of giving. So my question, I want to know, what can I do in my power to plant a seed into Inky? Because when I heard his story the first time on ET's video, on TGIM, it changed my life. Like, to see what he's overcome and to see him platform the way he is, I want to sow a seed. Like, I'm not asking for anything. I'm asking, what can I give? That's the season I'm in my life right now. So I don't know if you could pass that message, because I know he's gone. I was checking, trying to see if I was going to get a chance to ask the question while he was still on. He's gone, but if you could, like, just point me in the right direction, at least assist me in my journey to be able to plant a seed. It's just, that's, like I said, that's the season I'm in right now. I'm appreciative to even be on this, because I screenshotted this, posted on my timeline. Like, my circles is changing. Like, I never even knew. My wife was looking like, you really in a Zoom meeting with them? Like, yeah, I'm in there. They can see me. I can hear them. They can hear me if I unmute. Like, this is unbelievable just how the connections are happening in my life, and God is really making this possible. So I want to plant a seed, man. And I thank you, David, for allowing this to be possible.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely let him know. Chantel? If not, I just text him. He has a foundation. And I'll let him know. Well, I just texted him, so as soon as he hit me back,
okay,
I'm just DM you, and I'll link you up with him.
Appreciate it. I just sent you a friend request too. Well, not just, like, when we first, I don't know how you ain't maxed out. You got like 3,000 followers. You must have just cleared a slot. I sent you a friend request.
Or Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be talking some real stuff sometimes.
But yeah, I connected my personal to your personal. So, and I like I liked your page as well. So yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Make it happen. All right. Yeah. Send me a DM on Instagram now. Send me a DM on Instagram.
Got you.
And yeah.
What's your handle? Same thing.
Sleep is for suckers with the number 4.
Say it again.
Sleep is a number 4 suckers. SLEEP IS the number 4 SUCKERS.
You branded the Sleep is for Suckers?
Yes.
Man, see. So I've been following you for years and not even knowing. Crazy. All right.
Wrong world.
Man.
Oh. And when you send me that, I'll follow you back as well. Yeah.
So as you can see, he told me to hit him on Instagram in a DM. I DM'd him. Little while after he got the message, he responded. He said, "Got you." And then he said, "Ink said if you want to sow a seed, sponsor some kids to the event." So this is my seed. I have to sponsor. I got to sponsor some kids to go to the event on January 24th in Kansas City. So if you or anybody else you know is interested in going to hear Inky Johnson speak, ladies and gentlemen, this is your opportunity to take advantage of a seed that I'm going to sow. Inky will be willing to speak to me directly, one-on-one, when I do that. That was the message. When I sow that seed, he'll be more than happy to speak with me. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity I definitely want to take advantage of. I'm looking to sow some seeds. I'm looking to sow into someone who can make it to Kansas City or is already in Kansas City on January 24th, 2018. So once again, if you want to take advantage of this, please email me at elite, ELITE, at the number 2, no, E2P Media, E the number 2, the letter P as in Paul, media.com. Elite at E2Pmedia.com. Put in the subject Kansas City event. Just put in the subject so I know what the nature of the message is. Kansas City event. Give me some information about you or the individual that you are referring to me. Contact information for me to be able to reach out to them and give them the event information. Once again, I'm planting seeds, ladies and gentlemen. This is opening up opportunity for me. And the reason I'm able to have this opportunity is because of the seed that needs to be planted. So I'm looking into my network. If you or anybody you know is available on January 24th to get to Kansas City for the event with Inky Johnson, again, follow him, do your research. And I guarantee you're going to see value in this young man and his movement and this event in general. So I look forward to hearing from y'all. Thanks again for listening to the podcast. Subscribe, share this. I was going to say share this video. I'm so used to video. Now we doing audio. Share this podcast with somebody, especially if you know that they could benefit from the information I share on today. Happy New Year's to anyone who doesn't hear from me until then. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to hearing from y'all. I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great and blessed day.